Thank you for sparring with me, Saphir.
No problem. Always a pleasure to find an opponent who can help me work up a sweat.
Glad to hear it, since I barely kept up. I see now why Brodia holds you in such high regard.
Don't be too modest. You're good, and you've got lots of room to grow. Strength, skill, speed. You're full of potential. Keep training. You'll see.
Maybe. But what I really envy is your intensity. The way you press the attack, it's relentless. Do you think I've got the potential to be as ferocious a fighter as you are?
That's...
Saphir?
Sorry. Listen, you'd be better off not modeling your fighting style too much after mine. Ferocity doesn't suit you. You're too kind a person for it. Just be yourself and hang on tight to that kindness. Don't let it go.
I understand, Saphir. Thank you.
Okay, that's enough sparring for today.
Thanks again for indulging me.
There really is such kindness in your eyes, even when you're fighting. It's refreshing. Anyway, thanks for the warm-up. I'm off to do some strength training.
One training session straight to another? Your stamina's amazing.
When training is all you have, you give it all you've got.
What do you mean, training is all you have?
Yeah, okay. I don't usually talk about this, but you deserve an answer. I've always been strong, even as a kid. But back in those days, I had a friend I could never beat. This friend trained hard, and I mean hard, with the goal of becoming the strongest knight ever. One day, Alear attacked my village. My friend was killed. After that, I figured someone should honor her wish to be the strongest. Might as well be me.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't help but feel that isn't the only reason you train so hard, though.
What makes you say that?
That ferocity when you fight. It doesn't feel like grief to me. It feels more like vengeance.
I really should get back to training. Muscles will tighten up if I stand around too long. Thanks for letting me talk your ear off, though. I'll see you later.
Saphir! I went too far. I should apologize.
Divine One, I'm sorry for how I reacted to what you said about the way I fight.
Please, don't apologize. It was insensitive of me to pry.
You weren't wrong. I'm still holding on to hatred of Alear, but being the only one who lived, somehow that's even more unforgivable. If my friend had survived the attack instead of me, Brodia's knights would be stronger for it. I think that's why I go all out in every battle, trying to make up for the loss.
Thank you for confiding in me. Hearing it actually makes me feel a lot better.
How do you mean?
If you trained so hard purely for revenge, I'd have to try to talk you out of it. Even if it leads to strength, that path is too full of grief to follow. But now I see that you push yourself to fulfill the wish of someone you care about. I'm sure your friend appreciates it, but I still don't think it's worth the pain you're carrying. If I were her, I'd just want you to be happy.
You know, I never even considered that. Maybe you're right. We are talking about one of the kindest people I've ever met. But how can you be so sure what she'd think in this situation, Divine One?
It's easy to know that sort of thing when you care about a person. Was that the wrong answer?
No, of course not. It's nice to hear. Thank you, Divine One. It means a lot to me. Nice one. I yield.
Thanks for the match. That's enough training for today, though. Whew, you really wore me out.
You gave it your all today, Divine One. That was some intense stuff. I know I said you had potential, but even I didn't expect you to develop so quickly.
If I have, it's thanks to you. And not just your encouragement. I want to be strong enough to protect you.
protect me?
I'm not sure I've ever seen you blush before.
No one's ever said anything like that to me before. I have no idea how to respond.
However ferocious you might be, you still have a tender heart. I love that about you. That's why I want you to have the pact ring. You're the person I care for most. This ring is a symbol of how precious you are to me. So, what do you say? Sparring partners forever?
Can I really let myself be so happy?
I know it might seem impossible. You've been through so much pain and struggle, but that's exactly why you deserve to have some happiness.
You're right. Thank you. I'll take this ring and your offer happily.
Good, because I'm going to be there for you from now until the end.
That goes both ways. I'll fight with all I have to protect you. And to make you happy.